Motivational quotes about books. A room without books is like a body without a soul. A book which people praise and don't read. Sleep is good, he said, and books are better. Books are the quietest and most constant of friends. They are the most accessible and wisest of counselors and the most patient of teachers. Many people, myself among them, feel better at the mere sight of a book. The library is inhabited by spirits that come out of the pages at night. Take a good book to bed with you. Books do not snore. If you don't like to read, you haven't found the right book. One glance at a book and you hear the voice of another person, perhaps someone dead for 1000 years. To read is to voyage through time. When I have a little money, I buy books, and if I have any left, I buy food and clothes. Fill your house with stacks of books in all the crannies and all the nooks. That's the thing about books, they let you travel without moving your feet. Outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read. A book is a version of the world. If you do not like it, ignore it or offer your own version in return. I love the smell of book ink in the morning. Rainy days should be spent at home with a cup of tea and a good book. It is better to know one book intimately than 100 superficially. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. Where is human nature so weak as in a bookstore? Books are good company in sad times and happy times, for books are people. People who have managed to stay alive by hiding between the covers of a book. A book is a garden, an orchard, a storehouse, a party, a company, by the way, a counselor, a multitude of counselors. There is more treasure in books than in all the pirates' loot on Treasure Island. A great book should leave you with many experiences and slightly exhausted at the end. You live several lives while reading. Books are a uniquely portable magic. The America I love still exists at the front desk of our public libraries. I find television very educating. Every time somebody turns on the set, I go into the other room and read a book. I love books, I adore everything about them. I love the feel of the pages on my fingertips. They are light enough to carry, yet so heavy with words and ideas. I love the sound of the pages flicking against my fingers, print against fingerprints. Books make people quiet, yet they are so loud. You can never get a cup of tea large enough or a book long enough to suit me. Books were my pass to personal freedom. No man can be called friendless who has God and the companionship of good books. A half read book is a half finished love affair. If you would tell me the heart of a man, tell me not what he reads but what he rereads.